the back corner we have a disc sander right here. We have a horizontal belt sander and a vertical belt sander. Now the horizontal belt sander and the vertical belt sander right now do not have any sandpaper on them. They don't have the sanding belt, so we won't be able to turn those on and show you. They're both old, not working so well. We just got to use them the rest of this year, and then we're going to get new ones for the new shop when it's built. The disc sander actually works pretty good. As you look at this disc, it'll spin in that direction right there. It's a 12-inch disc. You want to make sure you're sanding on the down side of the disc. If you try to put your workpiece on the up side, it's going to try and lift it like that. So make sure your workpiece is on the down side as you're sanding. Now all three of these are used to do either flat surfaces, like the back side of this if we needed to, or outside curves. So you just remember, that's what these are used for. It's flat surfaces or outside curves. Light pressure is all you need, especially on the disc sander. You can see here where you've got marks on the sanding disc from somebody coming over, pushing too hard. Then again, that burns your workpiece and it ruins the sanding disc very, very quickly. These are not to be used to just come over with scrap wood just to see if you can sand real fast. That's not what they're for. Use them on your projects as you need them with light pressure. It'll work very well. Again, secure loose clothing, long hair, anything like that, as these are working, because they will catch clothing, long hair, anything, and can get caught up very easily. Pay attention to your fingers. When you're pushing on this, if your fingers are on top of your workpiece like this, you can easily slip off of that, then your finger go in towards the sanding disc and sand off the ends of your fingers. So I prefer to have my thumbs on top, fingers in the back like this. That way I can run it this way. It's a little bit safer on my fingers. Now you're going to have to adjust that a little bit depending on what it is you're sanding. But pay attention to those fingers. Keep them at a safe distance, at least 2 inches away from the sanding disc, so that you don't get your fingers caught in it. We're using them for outside curves. Alright, let's turn around and sand an outside curve here. There it is up to full speed. Now we would normally have the dust collector on, open up the dust chute so it pulls some of the dust out. You'll notice we'll get a cloud of dust come up when we sand this. Light pressure. And there you can see we have our inside curve. We did the spindle sander. Now the outside curve is nice and smooth matching. So then we would flip it over, do the same thing on this one. The other thing about the disc sander is when you turn it off, it takes it quite a while to come to a stop. But you need to make sure you stay here and wait for it to come to a stop before you leave it. So somebody doesn't accidentally come up here not realizing it's still coasting and have an accident. Okay? Pay attention to those fingers, it's crucial, keeping them away from the sander. Any questions on the disc sander? Okay, on the horizontal belt sander and the vertical sander, we're not going to go into a lot of detail because we don't have a belt on them to show you. But this one is spinning this direction like this, around this drum here and around this drum here. So the belt's just spinning. So when you put your piece up against there, you start sanding. If you jab a quarter into the belt like that, a sharp edge, you can split the belt, ruin the belt very quickly. Same thing with the vertical sander. If you just jab a quarter into the belt, it can ruin the belt very, very quickly. So be careful. But these can be used for outside curves or flat surfaces as well. All right, any questions? That'll do for these then.